That comes from my family history. So my parents had to leave their country as a result of having all their property and money taken away. And there was no due process of law that occurred. It was simply stripped from them, and they had to come to a new country and start from new. And my grandmother always used to say that it was an injustice, and that led to an interest in the law and pursuing the ability for people to have due process, have their rights protected by the law.
My family lived in Cuba for many years. One of my grandfathers had a general store, a gas station, a garage there, and we all lived there till the Castro Revolution. And really, within a couple years, um, my large family lived in Cuba, all migrated to the United States.
I'm actually the first one to even go to college in my family. And so, yeah, I am the first one to become a lawyer and the first one to become a judge. And I'm very proud of that.
I had the opportunity to clerk for the 11th Circuit in law school, where I was mentored by two very good judges. And at that point, I really saw the impact and the change that can be made in people's lives and the litigants that were appearing before them. And after that, I always wanted to be a judge at the end of my career.
I think it's an honorable position if you do it well. It's a very important part of the legal system. You need to take it seriously, and you also need to be very careful. I don't think it's for everyone. I don't think you should let it go to your head and get what some of us out there call black robe fever. You need to kind of like ground yourself.
Seeing people walk away, knowing that the disputes between them have been resolved, at least at this level. If they take it on appeal, then that goes on. But at least it's very satisfying to me to know that that is the way that I serve my community.
One of my favorite cases, or one of my most known cases recently has been, I'm labeled as the judge that saved Christmas. I had the case involving the Christmas lights in Plantation. That case got a lot of publicity, national publicity. And so it's one of those cases that, I think the right result came out. And so I'm recognized a lot because of that case.
Well, the answer to that is no, we do not have enough Hispanic judges. We don't have enough minority judges on the bench generally. And the need for more judges and more minority judges, Hispanic judges, black judges, is really based on the community. You want the judiciary to reflect the percentage of minorities in the community.
I think diversity is extremely important. We have Broward County is a diverse community, and I think the bench should be reflective of our very special and diverse community here in Broward. When I mean diversity, we want to have folks who are diverse and competent, and that will enrich the fabric, in this case, of the judiciary.
In my example, I think it's very important. Someone came out and reached out to me and thought I would be good addition to the judiciary. And I think likewise, as judges, it's imperative that we get out into the community, that we interact with the lawyers, and we encourage them. When we see someone who is particularly bright, who has what it takes, we should encourage them to think about the possibility of maybe you should think about this for your future.
Get involved. Get involved in your community. Get involved in bar associations. Meet the the judges, meet the other lawyers. It will, one, enhance their ability to get jobs later on. As soon as you are in law school, even before that, if you are in law school, go out and get involved.